As a matter of fact, life is in phases while men are in sizes. It is one thing to be influential, and it's another thing to be impactful. How many people are being affected positively with what you have? You can only be successful when you have people sucking from your success. That is what makes you successful. Good morning and welcome to another round of review today. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, I have Antonia Nwokolo right here. Good morning, Antonia.
Good morning, Ramsey.
Well, it's good to have you right here today.
Yeah, good.
Well, we want to do a review, and this review is very important because it has to do with the less privileged. And you know, anything, whatever it is that you do for the less privileged, it goes a long way. Let's talk about Davido's 300 million Naira disbursement to the orphanage. Well, when I heard about it, I was like, wow, this is not the first time. This is something he do every year. And this year, in the midst of this hardship, he has done it again. But then we have other persons who are also influential, who are wealthy, who are celebrities. But then they don't do all of this. So let's look at it now. What do you think of, number one, what do you think of this disbursement? Because number one, the idea was conceived. Number two, he's been consistent with it.
Yeah.
Number three, he is not directly in charge of the disbursement. He set up a committee, and this is transparency. I am actually saying this because there are so many things that the government needs to learn from individuals. You know, you mustn't be a politician before you been learned from, before people learn from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are saying this, we are emphasizing this so that people could learn, other people can actually learn from it. He is setting up a committee, and this committee will be in charge of the disbursement, meaning he doesn't have any skeleton in his cupboard. That is transparency. He's not saying, okay, this orphanage, my uncle owns it, this one, my neighbor, so they should have more. He doesn't do that. So what do you think about this idea? Give it a holistic approach. The idea, generally, what do you think of this idea?
I think it's a very good one. You know, Davido's mantra is we rise by lifting others.
By lifting others.
He has always...
And that's the reason he's always rising.
Yes. He has always, from helping other artists become better, you can see how he has transcended from that into helping Nigerians. I remember years back when he wanted to clear one of his cars that he bought, and he just started calling out his fans, asking them, oh, send me money. If you know I've helped you, send me money. People were expecting, he got over more than 200 million. People were expecting that.
And even his birthday.
Yes, that people would, he would keep that money to himself. But then he shocked us all by coming out to say he's going to give it to orphanages. He'll set up a committee for them to verify these orphanages. You know, some people can be very funny. They will just give a particular name and say it's located so and so place. And you get there, you don't see any orphanage. So he did that, and now doing this again just shows he's a person, he's a kind-hearted person. He has a very large heart. He's empathic, and it shows that he has Nigerians at heart. Those orphanages, orphans that don't have, and you know, some of these orphanages, they are not well equipped. So now this money is being disbursed will go a long way to help them. Okay, imagine a family that has the father and mother working are currently suffering the hardship situation in Nigeria. How much more orphanages that sometimes are neglected.
When we talk about orphans, we're talking about real orphans.
Yeah.
They don't have father. They don't have mother. Some were picked from the road. You know, some were abandoned. Some were dumped somewhere, and some were even brought to the orphanage.
Yeah.
These are kids that don't even have a home. That is the home they have. You know, sometimes back, I saw a lady who is an orphan. She grew up in an orphanage. Okay. She's already in the university.
Oh, wow.
So I was thinking, during holidays, when people are going back home, she goes back to the orphanage because that is her home. This is what we're talking about. This is giving people life. You know, this is giving people sense of belonging. This is helping people fulfill destiny. Absolutely. And I think what we want to say today is that we want more Davidos. That's what we're saying. We're not praising him, but then we're trying to let others know that you rise by lifting others, which is actually his mantra. But then I think what we should do, I'm talking to other celebrities now, not just celebrities alone. If you are wealthy, no matter how wealthy you are, and you are not impacting life, you are poorer than the poorest person. That's what you should know, because accumulating wealth for just yourself alone without impacting anyone, without anyone succeeding through what you have, you are simply not living life. That's what it means. So it's not all about you. There should be something that you will be remembered for, and that's exactly what Davido is doing right now. And givers never lack.
Yes, and they say there's this description they give about the candle, that you cannot be the only candle lighting. You should light up
other candles.
So
yours
spread
is
the
going
light.
to go out.
Yes, yours will go out. So when you light up other candles, you see that once your fire is getting low, you can always tap from others.
From others.
Yes.
You can pick another candle, tap from others, because already you've spread the fire, and the love is spreading. Spreading. So the more love you spread, the more love you get.
Absolutely.
All right, this is going to be the size of today's review. We've talked about Davido giving out 300 million naira to the orphanage, where a committee has been set up actually to do the disbursement. Well, who have you affected positively today? Every day you wake up, think of affecting one life, and that is what will speak for you, because whatever you do to others, the same thing will fall back to you. Givers never lack. And if you ever want to be successful, if you ever want to grow in wealth, then you should be a giver. Thank you very much for being part of today's review. Antonia, thank you for adding your voice to the conversation. This is wonderful. I tell you the truth. All right, keep tab on the channel. Do everything possible, to subscribe to the channel. Then turn on the notification button so that anytime reviews and other things are coming up, information, education, and entertainment, you will be the first to be notified, so that you will actually enjoy what is happening on the channel. My name is Ramsey. Bye-bye for now, and have a beautiful day ahead of you.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.